Hello, Algebra 2 students. Welcome to another series of videos. In these series of videos, we're going to be covering either the Unit 2 study guide. Let's look at problem number 1. All right, so it says find all values of x that make the equation true. So for this is actually more simple than what it seems. It's basically telling you where are these polynomials going to cross the x-axis. We already know how to do that. Remember, we got to take each part and set it equal to 0. So in this case, I want to do x, whoops, let me fix this real quick. It's going to be x minus 8 is equal to 0. I'm going to add 8 to both sides plus 8. The 8's get canceled out, and I'm going to get that x is equal to 8. That's one of my first values. The next one, I see that I have an x plus 2, so I'm going to do x plus 2 is equal to 0. I'm going to do minus 2 on both sides. I'm going to get that x is equal to negative 2. And the last one, x minus 6 is equal to 0. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. The 6's get canceled out. And I'm going to get that x is equal to 6. So for A, the values are x is equal to 8, negative 2, and 6. Okay, that was for A. Let's do B. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase this so that way I can fit B. If you need to rewatch this, just pause and then go back. But I'm going to go ahead and erase this so that I can do part B. For part B, you might want to do, you want to separate the variables. So you're going to separate this from this. So you're going to say x is equal to 0. Do I need to change anything else? No, right? It's already equal to 0. So that's my first value. My next value is going to be x plus 5 is equal to 0. I'm going to subtract 5 on both sides. And I'm going to get that x is equal to negative 5. Right? Those two got canceled out. So the x values that make this equation true is x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 5. These are the values, okay? All right, let's skip number 2 and go to number 3. Number 2 is going to have its own separate video. Let's look at number 3. Write a possible equation for the polynomial whose graph has the following horizontal intercepts. So when you see the word horizontal intercepts, I want you to think about the x-intercepts. So it's going to be INT right here, x-intercepts. So let's just focus on the x values, negative 3, negative 5. Remember, that's telling me where it crosses the x-axis. So I'm going to do the opposite. If I have x is equal to negative 3, how do I get rid of a negative 3? We want to make sure that this side is equal to 0. So I'm going to add a plus 3 and a plus 3 on both sides. This gets canceled out. I get a 0 over here. And then I get equals to x plus 3. That's one of my polynomial factors. And then the other one is going to be the same thing. X is equal to 5. How do I get rid of a positive 5? Well, I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. Minus 5. The 5's get canceled out. This is going to be equal to 0 equals x minus 5. That's my other factor. So the polynomial equation would be x plus 3 times x minus 5. This is my solution. Okay. Another way that you want to think about it is if they ask you to write an equation, if they ask you to write an equation, you might want to do the opposite. So like for example, if I have a positive 2, I'm already going to think it's going to be x minus 2. It's the opposite. For that one, I see a negative 1. I'm going to do a positive 1. So it's going to be x plus 1. And right there, I see a 0. So I'm going to say x is equal to 0. So it's just going to be an x. This is a polynomial. So you have two options. You can just think about it. I'm going to do the opposite. Or I can do the math steps that I showed you right here. And you should be fine. Okay. So that was it for this video. I'll come back to number 2 in a bit, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask, or if not, rewatch the video and hopefully that helps. Okay, see you in the next video.